What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. And it look like an injury experts breaks down Caitlin Clark's serious injury. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Broke like earlier this week about Caitlin Clark injury, man. We all pretty much went into a depression mode, bro. I just gotta be honest with you, man. Everybody seemed like they're down. I'm definitely is, bro. Like it's just seemed like a somber moment within the genre and the fan base right now, knowing that Caitlin Clark is unable to play basketball because she's physically injured. Now, it's shocking to say the least because this is the first time Caitlin Clark has had an injury like this in her collegiate or professional career, and no one's seen this coming, man. I put together a wonderful video yesterday kind of breaking down what I felt like led up to Caitlin Clark getting this massive injury, man. Now, for those people thinking that this quad injury is not a big deal, I'm going to give you a rude awakening because the injury expert sat down with CBS Sports to break down Caitlin Clark injury early this morning and pretty much let us know the seriousness of this injury. And I'm done talking, man. Let's roll the footage.
What does it say about Clark's quad that she's out there shooting threes in the corner just a day after injury announcement?
Yeah, well, Chris, she got in trouble for that. She got scolded by one of her teammates. Like, get off the court. You are on injury duty. Like, go to the training room and get some treatment. So she really aggravated or re-aggravated an issue she was dealing with in the preseason.
Okay, so instantly he gets right into action. He's claiming that Caitlin Clark was actually injured in the preseason. Now, we all remember when Kelsey Mitchell did that interview and she stated Caitlin Clark needs to let the recovery process happen. Caitlin Clark has not been going through the rehabilitation process. She's been eagerly trying to get back on the court. Could this be what led to Caitlin Clark getting injured too, by her not actually doing the rehabilitation process, not doing the rehab and letting her leg get better, man? This is very interesting because he's definitely been in contact with the team, this doctor right here.
She had a minor quad strain in the preseason that was well managed. It was a little bit of tightness in the thigh, hard to elevate, hard to push off. Now, here's the issue. She was cleared to play just before the start of the season, but then re-aggravated. And here's the problem with a quad strain. It is a
real quick, last one here. So he's stating that she was cleared to play, but she re-aggravated. Which game do I believe it was? The Atlanta Dream game, that Ryan Howard game. Ryan Howard was all over Caitlin Clark. Elbow, shoulders, pushing on her, applying pressure to that leg, which led up to this injury being actually hurt again, bro. Now, just like I stated, I did the video yesterday breaking down that Ryan Howard footage, showing y'all what I believe happened, bro. And that is none other than Ryan Howard kind of attacking Caitlin Clark on that offensive board, man. We gonna go over the footage again, dog.
Slight tear, but a lot of inflammation can develop around this small tear. And when a pocket of fluid develops around a small tear, then the thigh muscle in general can just shut down. So you have to be very, very conservative with treatment. So this is the right move to shut it down at minimum for 2 weeks, complete rest, and really control the inflammation that can set around that tear. So she's looking at missing 4 games, and she's already itching to get back.
Right, she's itching to get back. This is a young lady who hasn't missed a game in 8 years, going back to her high school career. So she's not.
So they just said she will only be missing 4 games. So a lot of people thought that she'll be missing 6 to 8 games. So for her to only be missing 4 is major, bro.
Not used to being in this position where she has to watch her teammates play while she's on the sidelines, on the bench. Now, based on all your expertise and quad injuries that you've witnessed over the years, what is the timeline for her to recover from this injury?
Well, it looks like a reaggravation of the initial injury she had in preseason, which was also minor. So 2 weeks is the right time frame to really shut her down, let it rest, control the potential swelling that can develop in the thigh. The quad muscle and the thigh muscle in front of the thigh has a lot of blood supply, and even a small tear can keep bleeding and develop that inflammation. And that's really what they're trying to control. 2 weeks is the right number. But here's the thing. As an athlete, in this case, a professional athlete who doesn't have experience in recovery of injuries, you actually have an opportunity now, and the training staff, the medical staff, is teaching her about injury recovery and how to listen to her body. Because unfortunately, the nature of the beast, will be back in the training room, at some point in her career. So there's an opportunity, but I'm not concerned with either short-term issues or any long-term issues. It heals really quite well.
And like you said, they're taking a conservative approach. They do not want this issue to pop up again later in the season. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when you're dealing with a superstar talent like Caitlin Clark. Now, as it goes, or as it pertains to the rehab, what exactly does that look like for a quad strain?
Yeah, well, like I mentioned, we have to control the swelling around the tear. Like hamstring tears, the quad tear is usually small, but the muscle around the tear tightens up, which creates a much larger injury field or size of the field. So basically, it's complete rest and lots of various modalities to control that inflammation, which includes ultrasound, shockwave therapy, electrical stimulation, lots of compression devices, lots of contrast, cold hot tubs, lots of things to control that inflammation. This is really a standard shut it down, rest, ice, compression, elevation, modalities, controlled movement, and she will do quite well. But if you do rush it, you can accelerate bleeding and have a much longer term in terms of being out.
Yeah, and that's definitely what we don't want. And yeah, I'm sure the medical staff will be working around the clock to make sure Caitlin is getting back to 100%. Marty Jaramillo, we always...
So that was CBS injury expert pretty much telling us what was going on with Caitlin Clark, man. Now, this is the play, I believe, that triggered this injury, bro. We just got to keep it real. This is the Ryan Howard situation that occurred in Atlanta a day or two before Caitlin Clark was actually injured. Look at this. Look at this applied pressure by Ryan Howard all over Caitlin Clark from start to finish. She was off that game. Brittany Griner bumping into her. People can say what they want. This is aggressiveness at its finest, bro. This is what I believe injured Caitlin Clark, re-injured that quad. That's why we're in this position. But at the end of the day, bro, look like she's going to be out for 4 damn games. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Shake